Good morning and happy Mother's Day as we come here to you live from Smith-Wills Stadium in Jackson, Mississippi as the Meridian Community College Eagles take on the Bulldogs of Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Had a little internet issue this morning, nothing too serious. We're hoping to stay with you throughout the course of the day here. We hope it will be 2 games as the Eagles are in a 1-0 deficit, looking to try to fight back and take this series. Second batter of the game is up. First batter flew out to left field. David Dunn is on the mound, and you're all set. Is a 1-2 count upcoming. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good start there for the Eagles as David Dunn gets the strikeout. It's been quite a morning here in Jackson that has involved me running to a Best Buy at 10 o'clock on Mother's Day morning, which is not something that I thought would happen. But we are up and running, and we are hoping to stick with you throughout the course of the day. Big thanks go out to Matt Milner, Meridian Community College videographer, getting us all underway today. And we cannot be more thankful that you are joining us. First pitch is a strike. Now batting number 29, Alden Davis. We'll try to set the Eagles defense here for you after this pitch. And that is a rip to deep center. Marcarius Lee looks to settle under it. He will, and that will be 3 away. 3 up, 3 down as the Eagles will come up to bat. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we are back here to Smith-Wills Stadium as Marcarius Lee leads things off for the Eagles. Truett Smith on the mound for the Bulldogs. We'll get you Truett's stats here in just a second. Marcarius leading off, batting .372 on the season. First pitch taken for strike 1. 0-1 count. Good crowd here today for Mother's Day. Glad that you can be joining us here on the stream, but glad that everybody could join us here at the stadium as well. 0-1 count to Marcarius. Takes that one inside for ball 1. 1-1 count. Marcarius enters today batting .372, 6 homers, 42 RBIs, 14 doubles on the season. On base percentage of .456. Leads the team with 22 stolen bases. The 1-1 pitch. Taken outside, ball 2. 2-1 count. So we are just underway in the bottom of the first inning here. If you have not been keeping up, we are playing at Smith-Wills Stadium in Jackson due to field conditions back in Meridian. We would have needed a boat or an ark of some type to play today at Skaggs Field. That one's taken outside for ball 3. 3-1 count. 3-1 count to Marcarius Lee. Lefty Truett Smith on the mound for the Bulldogs. 3-1 pitch. Taken high for ball 4, and that will give the Eagles a runner on first. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. And Mac Pickering stepping up to the plate. Mac enters today batting .389. No homers, 13 RBIs on the season. Marcarius Lee gets a small lead over at first. And Mac fouls that one off for strike one. 0-1 count. If this is your first time tuning in with us this season, we would like to remind you that due to copyright laws, we are not allowed to play music over our broadcast. We do apologize for any inconvenience that may cause. You will hear some times where it sounds like there is no noise at all coming. It is completely muted. That's because we are. Don't worry, we'll be back shortly if that happens. 0-1 pitch to Mac. Taken low for ball one. 1-1 count. As I was saying, Truett Smith on the mound for the Bulldogs enters today with a 3-2 record, 4.31 ERA. 41 strikeouts, 34 walks. Well, that would be 35 walks now in the season after giving a pass to Marcarius for the first batter of the game. That was taken outside. Ball two, throw down to first, nowhere near in time. And it looks like Marcarius got banged up a little bit on that. Hopefully just a funny bone issue. Looks like he's going to be okay, hopefully. Yeah, he's shaking it out. He hit that funny bone. Or if I knew a little bit about medicine, I'd say he hit his humerus. 2-1 count to Mac Pickering. Takes that one high and away for ball three. 3-1 count. Just judging here by things in the top of the first and here with the first two batters for the Eagles. Looks like it may be a tight strike zone today. We'll see how that goes. The Gulf Coast crowd certainly thinks it's a tight strike zone, and we'll see how that goes throughout the course of the day. 3-1 pitch upcoming. And Mac fouls that one back. Full count. 3-2 count. Throughout the rest of the MAC-JC, two of the other three series have been concluded with Jones and Pearl River advancing to the Region 23 tournament, which will take place next week in Fulton, Mississippi at Etowah Community College. Northeast and Northwest tied one game at a piece. They'll play tonight at 6 o'clock. Throw over to first. Couldn't break a window pane. We are here at Smith Wills as the Eagles are in a 1-0 deficit in this series, looking to take 2 games today to move on to the Region 23 tournament, which will take place starting Wednesday in Fulton, Mississippi. Marcarius goes on the pitch, and that's high for ball 4, and the Eagles have runners on first and second with no outs here in the top of the first with Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. And Hootie Parker steps up to the plate. Hootie enters today batting .338, 6 homers, 46 RBIs on the season. Runners on first and second, no outs. That one's outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Hootie, 6 homers, 46 RBIs on the season, 9 doubles. Looking to continue the Eagles' good start here to the bottom of the first inning. That was taken outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. Looks like Smith has just kind of lost his release point right now, kind of struggling, keeping everything high and away. And we will have a mound visit here, so we will take a break while Coach comes out to visit the mound. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we're back after mound visit there. Hootie Parker's in at the plate with a 2-0 count. Looks like the Bulldogs have someone loosen up down in the pen already. got us a pair of binoculars up here, so we may give that a shot, see what we got. That one was taken by Hootie for strike one. Looked like it was a little bit up and away, but that is Ian Landreneau out in the bullpen, number 7, warming up for the Bulldogs. Thank you to Mr. Don Hammock, Sports Information Director at Gulf Coast, for that information. Hootie fouls that one off for strike two. 2-2 count. Really turned into a good crowd here today inside Smith Wills. Pretty evenly split as it goes right now. Kind of split right down the middle. Gulf Coast sitting towards first baseline. Eagles fans sitting towards third baseline. 2-2 pitch upcoming. And Hootie takes that one in dirt, gets away from the catcher, and that will advance the runners to second and third for the Eagles. Full count to Hootie Parker. Runners on second and third, no outs. Bottom of the first inning. So we're just getting underway here. Three-two pitch upcoming. And the payoff pitch. Hit up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit for Hootie Parker, and that will put the Eagles on the board. One run comes in. Mac Pickering coming around. He will score on the play, and that gives the Eagles an early 2-0 lead. 2-run single from Hootie Parker puts the Eagles ahead 2-0. And now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case enters today batting .302, 15 homers, 50 RBIs on the season. Eagles with the early 2-0 lead. Hootie Parker gets a small lead over at first. Case rips that one deep to left field, but it is drifting foul. A little bit out in front of that one. So you can tell Case was really wanting that one. A little bit early on the swing. Landreneau down in the bullpen starting to warm up a little bit quicker. And Case fouls that one off down the right field line for strike two. 0-2 count. And the 0-2 pitch upcoming here as Hootie gets his lead over at first. And Case has on the ground to short. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that will wipe the base runners off for the Eagles. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. Donovan Shows steps up to the plate. Donovan enters today's game batting .341 on the season. 3 homers, 35 RBIs, 9 doubles on the season. Shows playing catcher today for the Eagles. 1-0 pitch. That one is ripped to center field. Center fielder gathers under it for out number 3. Eagles pick up a pair of runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on base. Heading to the top of the second inning, Eagles lead 2-0. And we're back here to the top of the second inning with the Eagles leading 2-0. David Dunn on the mound for the Eagles. David enters today's game with a 4-3 record with a 4.07 ERA. First pitch, hit on the ground, third base. Hootie makes the play, throws over to first in time for out number 1. Good play there by Hootie. Good stretch over there at first by Gene for the out. And it looks like the rain has started up here in Jackson. That is not a promising sign, but looking at the radar, I don't think we're in for too much. Hopefully not. Now stepping to the plate, number 13, Cullen O'Shea. O'Shea enters today's game batting .287, 7 homers, 51 RBIs on the season. Just looking things over, yeah, not much on the radar, so we shouldn't have to worry about too much for the rest of the day, unless some things pop up, which a lot of stuff did yesterday, but just judging by the rest of the state and judging by south of us and north of us, it looks like we're going to be okay for a while. 1-0 pitch, taken for strike one. 1-1 count. As I was saying, David Dunn on the mound, sophomore from Linden, Alabama, graduated from Ringo Academy. 4.07 ERA, 4-3 on the season. 32 strikeouts, 9 walks. That one is hit into right center. Marcarius Lee on his horse. He is not going to be able to catch up to it. That is off the wall, and that is going to be a stand-up double for O'Shea. That one did not miss getting out of here by much. That one was hit hard, ladies and gentlemen. Now coming up to bat, D. Hawthorne. We'll set the Eagles defense here for you. Left to right, left field, Banks Tiley. Center field, Marcarius Lee. Right field, Keegan Westbrook. Third baseman, Hootie Parker. Shortstop, Mac Pickering. Second base, Tyler Lance. First base, Gene Torres. Behind the plate, Donovan Shows. And on the mound, David Dunn. Bulldogs with a runner on second with 1 away here in the top of the second inning. Since we are in a postseason series, all games are 9-inning contests. So no 7-inning ball games like you're used to with the doubleheaders. First pitch to Hawthorne, outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Again, if you're just now tuning in, we are playing today at Smith Wills Stadium in Jackson, Mississippi. 1-0 pitch upcoming. That one is fouled off for strike 1. 1-1 count. And we would like to let everybody know that is watching. We certainly appreciate you today. We had a little bit of a tough time getting up and running this morning. We hope that all of that is settled. If you lose us, we'll do everything we can to get back up and running. 1-1 pitch, taken right down the middle for strike 2. 1-2 count. In the event that we do go down for some reason, Gulf Coast is also attempting to stream the game. They're kind of dealing with the same issues we are when it comes to internet access. So if we do go down, please make sure, check out Twitter or Facebook. We will have the link to the Gulf Coast feed if we go down. Breaking pitch for strike 3. Good pitch there from David Dunn to get D. Hawthorne for out number 2. Beautiful breaking pitch there to get the big out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Fisher Ray. Ray playing second base today for the Bulldogs. Ray comes into the game batting .350 on the season. No homers, 22 RBIs, 5 doubles on the season. David trying to get the elusive out number 3 here. And that one's left field, Banks Tiley. Banks gathers under it for out number 3. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Heading to the bottom of the second, Eagles lead 2-0. And we are back here at Smith Wills Stadium with the Eagles with a 2-0 lead heading into the bottom of the second inning. Coming up to bat for the Eagles, Keegan Westbrook. First pitch hit on the ground to short. Bad hop there. Throw over to first. Is not in time, or it is. Wow, what a bad call. From up here, it certainly looked like he had beat that out, but the umpire has a much better view than I do, so we're going to say that he's right on that. But if we had instant replay, I'm pretty sure that would be overturned. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And with one out, Gene Torres steps up to the plate. First pitch taken outside for ball one. Gene comes into the day batting .280 on the season, 4 homers, 26 RBIs. Gene playing first today for the Eagles. And that one is fouled off down the first baseline for strike one. 1-1 count. Again, we do appreciate you tuning in today on MCCEagles.com. In the event of a Game 3 here in the series, we will do our best to broadcast it. That will start 30 minutes after the conclusion of the first game here if the Eagles pull out the win here in Game 2 of this series. 2-1 count to Gene. Make that a 3-1 count. Taken outside. We will do what we can to kind of keep up with stats today as the game goes on. Again, we are dealing with some internet issues up here, so we only have one device connected as of right now. 3-1 count to Gene Torres. And Gene hits that high into center field. Second baseman ranges back for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Now coming up to bat, Banks Tolley. Banks Tolley steps up to the plate, batting .273 on the season. First pitch taken down the middle for strike one. Tolley 1 homer, 7 RBIs on the season, 3 doubles. 0-1 pitch upcoming. Swing and a miss for strike two. Two strikes quick here on Banks. Dimensions here at Smith Wills, 329 down the left field line, 371 to left center, 401 to dead center, 368 to right center, and 330 down the right field line. Banks fouls that one off and will remain an 0-2 count. Artificial playing surface here. Appears to be in pretty good shape, all things considered, with the monsoons we've had recently. 0-2 pitch. Taken high and inside for ball one. 1-2 count. One-two count. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. That's taken outside for ball two. 2-2 count. Two pitch upcoming. Hit on the ground at third. Takes a bad hop. Good play over there at third base. Throw over to first. Good pick over there at first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the top of the third. Eagles with the 2-0 lead. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we're back here at the top of the third inning with Matt Enlow to lead things off for the Bulldogs. Enlow enters today's game batting .247 on the season. First pitch from David, paints the outside corner for strike one. A 1 pitch upcoming. Paints the outside corner for strike two. 0-2 count. David right now hitting his spots, kind of keeping it on the outside corner, keeping away from Enlow here. And 0-2 pitch. Good bit outside for ball one. 1-2 count. Just a reminder, this is game 2 of the series between MCC and Gulf Coast. Bulldogs with the 1-0 lead right now. And that is skied out into right field. Keegan Westbrook settles under it for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Nick Sims. Sims steps up to the plate, batting .313 on the season. No homers, 8 RBIs. Sims is the DH today for the Bulldogs. Dunn's first pitch, taken low and outside for ball one. 1-0 count. And still quite a few people trickling in here at Smith Wills as we've got a good crowd here. Still plenty of time to get out and enjoy some good baseball here on Mother's Day. All the mothers watching, happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you tuning in today. That one's fouled off for strike one. 1-1 count. 1-1 pitch. It's fouled off. Kind of a check me, excuse me swing right there for strike two. 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch. That one is skied out towards right field. Second baseman Tyler Lance backs up. And he gets it for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the third inning. Now coming up to bat, leadoff man Ike Williams. Ike Williams steps up to the plate. Williams 0 for 1 on the day. Good breaking pitch there from David for strike one. 0-1 count. Trying to pull up the box score here on my phone so we can get you the right stats for everybody. 0-1 count with 2 away. Top of the third inning. That one's taken low and in dirt for ball one. 1-1 count. One count. Ground ball up the middle, shortstop Mac Pickering ranges over, throws over to first, just in time for out number 3. Good play there by Mac. Good stretch over there at first by Gene. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the bottom of the third, Eagles lead 2-0. And we're back here to the bottom of the third inning as the Eagles held a 2-0 lead. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Lance. Swing and a miss for strike one. Tyler enters today batting .296 on the season. Couple RBIs. Tyler stepped up and started at second base over the last couple weeks of the season for the Eagles. Done a good job. That one's taken for strike two. 0-2 count. Looks like the sun's trying to peek out here, something we have not seen for quite a few days. And that is hit to deep right center, and that is going to get down for extra bases for Tyler Lance. That one gets all the way out to the fence for a leadoff double. Oh, he's going to go for three, and he is caught in a rundown now. Tyler extended a little bit too far out, and he is thrown out trying to make his way back to second. And that will erase the base runner there. Tyler tempted to get to third there, tried to stretch it into a triple, and just realized his mistake and couldn't get back to second in time. So that will be one away here in the bottom of the third inning. Now coming to bat, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius led the game off with a walk and came around to score the first run of the game on a 2-run RBI single by Hootie Parker. 0-1 count. One count. Oh, that is ripped to deep center field, and that is going to be over his head at pretty much the same spot as the Tyler Lance double. Marcarius will choose to stay at second. Good call there, Marcarius. And that will be another extra base hit for the Eagles. Good hitting there by Marcarius Lee. And with one away, Mac Pickering steps up to the plate. And Mac Pickering steps up to the plate. Mac walked in his first at bat. After two consecutive doubles have gone over the center fielder's head, he has now shifted, and he's playing more towards right field. All the other outfielders, left and right, pretty much playing straight away, but center field is shaded significantly towards right. And it's a 1-0 count to Mac Pickering. Smith checks the runner at second. Charles Around does not throw back. There's a 1-0 count to Mac. One 0 pitch upcoming. And it's taken high and away for ball two. 2-0 count. Count as Marcarius gets his lead at second. Pretty good size lead. Stretching it out a little bit. Second baseman ranges over. And Mac fouls that one off down the right field line for strike one. 2-1 count. Two-one count, one out, bottom of the third inning. Eagles with the 2-0 lead. Marcarius Lee on second, looking to add another run for the Eagles. And the 2-1 pitch, taken outside for ball three. 3-1 count. It is not a typical May day outside today. It is kind of cool, overcast a little bit. So we'll kind of keep track of Smith's pitch count here, just kind of see how that's affecting things. As of right now, he's throwing 45 pitches. And Marcarius bluffs like he's going, stays there. Mac takes ball 4 for the walk, which will give the Eagles runners on first and second with one out, and Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. And Hootie Parker steps up to the plate. First at bat, Hootie had a 2-run single, put the Eagles on the board. And that is hit down the right field line. Looks like it's going to get out of play, and it will. Goes into the Bulldogs bullpen for strike one. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count. Hootie Parker at the plate. Hootie entered today's game batting .338. That average has gone up a little bit with his single in the first inning. I got time at the plate. That one's fouled off for strike two. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Hootie Parker. And that one's fouled off down the right field line. Will remain an 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Hootie Parker. Runners on first and second with one out here. Bottom of the third inning. And Smith wheels around, bluffs the throw to second. Marcarius back in plenty of time. And the 0-2 pitch upcoming. Taking low and outside for ball one. 1-2 count. Looking around the MACJC, as we said earlier, Jones and Pearl River both advanced already to the Region 23 tournament. 1-2 pitch. That one is fouled off down the right field line. Will there be room? No, that will get out of play. And it will remain a 1-2 count. Good battle going on up here at the plate. Hootie keeping on fouling things off. One-two count, one away. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the third inning. Eagles with the 2-0 lead. That's taken outside for ball two. 2-2 count. Believe that will be upcoming. This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat. As we've got a good battle going on. And the 2-2 pitch. And Hootie fouls another one off down the right field line. Good battle going on here. Good battle, working the pitch count, just doing everything he can to stay alive. A lot of room in foul territory here at Smith Wills. Also, a lot of room behind home plate here. If a pitch gets past the catcher, he's going to be running for a while. And Hootie hits it up the middle. Tailor-made double play ball, and that's exactly what it is. Good play there by the second baseman for the double play, and that will retire the side. 2 runners left on base for the Eagles as we head to the top of the 4th. Eagles lead 2-0. We're back here at the top of the fourth inning. Miller Hancock to lead things off for the Bulldogs. First pitch hit to shortstop Mac Pickering, just a little bit too high for Mac to get to, and that will be a base hit for the Bulldogs. That one was just out of Mac's reach. Mac is a man who, as I like to say about myself, a little bit vertically challenged and just could not quite get high enough on that one. And that will bring to the plate Alden Davis. Davis steps up to the plate. Runner on first, no outs, top of the fourth inning. Pitch is taken outside for ball one. 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Something must have been wrong with it for ball two. 2-0 count. I think it may have been a little bit outside. Two-0 count with the runner on first. Alden Davis steps up to the plate. Pickoff move down to first from Donovan Shiles. Throw down to first is not in time. 2-1 count. Two-one count. Runner from first bluffing like he's going to go. David takes a step off the rubber. And the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second is not in time. Hancock stole that one cleanly right there and is now a 2-2 count. And it looks like they're sending him back to first base. Going to call interference on the batter. And we're going to have a little bit of a argument here. That will be out number one. They called interference there for out number one. Runner goes back to first. And the crowd of Bulldog fans don't agree with the call, while the Eagles fans all thought it was a perfect call. Amazing how that works. As we have a little bit of a disagreement here between the home plate umpire and the Bulldogs coach, we will take a break. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And the nice little disagreement there is now over. And Brandon Parker will step up to the plate. Brandon Parker coming up to bat with a runner on first with one away. Batter was called out for interference. And that is strike one. Runner was sent back to first base as well. So we have a runner on first with one out. And Brandon Parker up at the plate. Just can't brag enough on the Eagles fans who turned out this morning here on Mother's Day morning for this ball game. Great crowd here. And that is strike two. Oh, 2 count with one away. Throw over to first, not in time. And since we are playing on a Sunday, we will have some scores from around the country to get to you, not just MACJC scores, but some SEC action, maybe a little bit of Conference USA action as well. Try to get you a few scores as the game goes on. Throw over to first, not in time. And we are glad that our friends from Gulf Coast could make it today, as there are some major flooding issues going on US 49 south of Wiggins, near Perkinston. Actually, is closed due to some flooding. Glad they could make it up here today. Oh, 2 pitch upcoming. And that is hit to right field. Keegan Westbrook coming in, charging in. Comes in and makes the play for out number 2. Good defense there by Keegan. Now coming up to bat, Cullen O'Shea. O'Shea had a double in his first at bat, hit it deep to deep right center, almost got out of here. Runner at first takes his lead. And David steps off the rubber. Runner from first goes, and he will make it in without a throw. And that gives the Bulldogs a runner in scoring position with 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. And it's a 1-0 count. Eagles with the 2-0 lead as we approach noon here at Smith-Wills Stadium. That pitch, pretty good looking pitch there. Called ball 2, 2-0 count. Must have been just a little bit too far outside. Two-0 count with 2 away. And the pitch breaks back across the plate for strike 1. Good pitch there by David as he tries to work his way out of a little bit of a jam here. And the 2-1 pitch taken low and away for ball 3. 3-1. Three-one pitch upcoming. And the 3-1 pitch breaks across the plate for strike 2. And the batter was about 20 feet down the line there, as he might have just disagreed with that call a little bit. And the payoff pitch upcoming here is we've got a full count. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Eagles with the 2-0 lead. David steps off the rubber here. Picks up the rosin bag. And the payoff pitch upcoming. Runner second getting a huge lead. And it's hit deep center. Marcarius Lee settles under it for out number 3. And the Eagles work out of the jam. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, Eagles with the 2-0 lead. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we're back here to the bottom of the fourth inning. Case Garner to lead things off for the Eagles. Case hitting to a double play in his first at bat. Truett Smith back on the mound for the Bulldogs. First pitch high and away for ball one. 1-0 count. Smith up to 55 pitches now. Case takes on 4 strike 1. A little bit outside, called strike 1. And the magical sun is now gone, and we're back to cloudy weather. Currently 71 degrees. Checking on the weather app. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count. But the good news is it appears that most of the rain is pretty much gone from around us. A couple little light patches of rain to the south of us, nothing serious. Hopefully it will hold off for the rest of the day as we will attempt to get this first game in here and hopefully have a second game coming up after. And the 1-2 pitch upcoming. And Case takes outside for ball 2. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. That one gets away from the catcher. He's going to throw down to first. Throws in time for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. And Shaw steps up to the plate. Donovan flew out to center field in his first at bat. Takes that one high and away for ball 1. 1-0 count. Shaw's in today's contest, batting .341 on the season. He's done a great job behind the plate for the Eagles this season. That one's fouled back for strike 1. 1-1 count. One pitch up coming here. And Donovan takes it on the inside corner for strike 2. 1-2 count. Again, we are playing today's game at Smith Wills Stadium here in Jackson, Mississippi. And Donovan rips that one out to right field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Donovan as he got that one just out of the reach of the second baseman. Give the Eagles a runner on first with Keegan Westbrook coming up to the plate. And Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. Keegan grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat. Donovan getting his lead over at first. Decent sized lead. And Keegan fouls first pitch back for strike 1. 0-1 count. Smith has not really thrown over the first too many times, or he's not really attempted a pickoff move. He's thrown over a couple of times just to keep base runners true, but be interesting to see what kind of move he has as a lefty. And the 0-1 pitch. And Keegan attempted to check his swing, and it certainly appeared that he did, but the home plate umpire just does not agree with everybody else in the stadium. It is strike 2. He certainly did not appear to go around there really at all. He barely flinched. I'm not sure. It bounced in the dirt, so it certainly was not a strike, but guess he said he swung, so there we go. 0-2 pitch. Taken outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. One, 2 count, 1 away. Bottom of the fourth inning, Eagles with the 2-0 lead. Smith checks the runner at first. And the pitch. And it is Sky down the right field line. And he will not be able to get to it. Like I said, there is a ton of foul territory here. And he just was not able to track that one down. Good hustle, though, by Brandon Parker. Just could not quite get there. One, two count, one away. And the pitch. Taking low and away for ball two. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. One away. As Keegan Westbrook steps back up to the plate. Keegan entered today's contest, batting .260 on the season. And the pitch. Low and dirt gets away from the catcher. Donovan will get down to second without a throw, and that will advance Eagles runner. And that'll give the Eagles a runner in scoring position with one away. Payoff pitch upcoming here. Smith gets his sign, and we've got timeout at the plate here. Well, we've got a slight break in the action. Would like to remind you to please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Meridian Community College Athletics. Get updates from today's contest, articles, game stories, a little bit of all contest stats. And the payoff pitch. Taking low and in the dirt for ball four, and that will give the Eagles runners on first and second with Gene Torres stepping up to the plate. And Gene Torres steps up to the plate. Gene popped out in his first at bat. Runners on first and second with one away here. Bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch is fouled off down the right field line for strike one. Gene looking to get a run in here. It's the Eagles looking to build on the 2-0 lead. Oh, 1 count. And Smith checks the runner at second. Checks him again. And the pitch. And Gene fouls that one off down the first baseline for strike two. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. And Gene fouls another one off. Gene's up there battling, looking for his pitch. It will remain an 0-2 count. And Donovan gets his lead at second. Keegan gets his lead at first. And Gene steps out of the batter's box. Gene up at the plate looking to extend the Eagles' lead here. 2-0 is our score. Bottom of the fourth inning. And the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Looks like it might get through. What a play by the first baseman, but he just knocks it down. Good play by the first baseman, knocked that down. Honestly, he was not going to be able to make a play on that, no matter if he did get it knocked down or not, if he'd made it cleanly. And that will load the bases for the Eagles with Banks Tolley stepping up to the plate. And Banks Tolly steps up to the plate with the bases loaded for the Eagles. Corner infielders playing up on the grass. And Banks fouls it off down the right field line for strike one. Appears the Eagles hitters are getting around just a little bit late on Smith here. A lot of balls hit to the right side so far. Banks steps back up to the box. And the 0-1 pitch. And Banks hits a dribbler to third. And that's going to get a run in. That will get the run in, and that will put the Eagles up 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Good piece of hitting there by Banks to get the run in. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Lance. And Tyler Lance steps up to the plate with runners on second and third with 2 away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. Tyler was a little bit behind that one. And the 0-1 pitch upcoming. And that's hit deep to left field. Left fielder's going to settle under it for out number 3. But the Eagles pick up a run. Heading to the top of the fifth inning, Eagles lead 3-0. And we're back to the top of the fifth inning here as the Eagles have the 3-0 lead. D. Hawthorne to lead things off for the Bulldogs. David Dunn returns to the mound for the Eagles. That one's on the ground to Gene, just foul down the first baseline, strike one. Oh, 0-1 count as David Dunn steps back on the rubber. That one's taken right down the middle for strike two. So far, David Dunn has been hitting his spots here for the Eagles. Just throwing strikes, doing what he has to do out there on the mound. 0-2 pitch upcoming. Hit on the ground. Second baseman Tyler Lance plays the hop, throws over to first in time for out number one. Now coming up to bat, number 5, Fisher Ray. Ray stepping into the batter's box here. Entered today's contest, batting .350 on the season. That one's on the ground. First baseman Gene Torres plays the hop for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. Now coming up to bat, Matt Enlow. And ladies and gentlemen, if you did not watch the ball game Wednesday night, Matt Enlow caught for the Bulldogs and did a tremendous job behind the plate. He single-handedly probably saved 2 or 3 runs for the Bulldogs with just great plays behind the plate. Did a wonderful job. Enlow steps up to the plate. That's a ground ball to second baseman Tyler Lance. Comes up, plays the hop. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 5th inning. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the bottom of the 5th, the Eagles lead 3-0. And we're back bottom of the 5th inning. Marcarius Lee to lead things off for the Eagles. Marcarius walked in his first at bat, doubled in his second at bat. And his first pitch is outside, 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Taken low for ball 2, 2-0 count. Two-0 count. Just getting started, bottom of the 5th inning. And that was fouled back for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 count. Two count to Marcarius Lee at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good pitching there by Smith for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. And Mac steps up to the plate. Mac has walked twice today. Takes the first pitch, high and away for ball 1. 1-0 count. Again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there watching. Glad to have you tuning in today. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Smith seems to have kind of found his groove here in the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch. Hit down the first base line, and that is fair, and that is going to be a stand-up double for Mac Pickering. Actually, he will hold. He will hold at second. Good piece of hitting there by Mac Pickering. Gives the Eagles a runner on second with 1 out, and Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. And Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. Hootie had a 2-run single in the first, hit into a double play in the third inning. Steps up to the plate with the runner in scoring position and 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Hootie hits that deep to center field. Going back, center fielder gets under it at the warning track for out number 2. Mac will tag up at second and advance to third. That will give the Eagles a runner at third and 2 away here with Case Garner stepping up to the plate. And Case Garner steps to the plate with a chance to extend the Eagles' lead. Case is hitting to a double play and struck out on the day. Matt gets his lead at third. First pitch, paints the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. Case Garner, the reigning MAC JC Player of the Week. That one's low in the dirt. Good block there by Enlow. Keeps Mac at third. As I was telling you earlier, Enlow had some great plays on Wednesday night in Game 1 of this series. Did a great job behind the plate and just saved a run right there for the Bulldogs. And Case hits that one deep. Get up, ball. Get up, ball. Get out of here. Gone! 2-run homer from Case Garner makes it a 5-0 Eagles lead. Case Garner with the 2-run shot gives the Eagles the 5-0 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Donovan Schaus steps up to the plate now with the Eagles with the 5-0 lead. Courtesy of a 2-run homer from Case Garner. And that one is fouled back, strike 1. Good piece of hitting there by Case. Sent it deep over the left field fence. Landed in the netting in front of the scoreboard. And Donovan hits that one on the ground to first. Throw over to first is in time for out 3. Eagles pick up a pair of runs, courtesy of a Case Garner 2-run homer. Heading to the top of the 6th, Eagles lead 5-0. And we're back here to the top of the 6th inning. Nick Sims to lead things off for the Bulldogs. David Dunn back on the mound for the Eagles. First pitch hit on the ground. Tyler Lance ranges over. That one will get between him and Gene for a base hit. That will put the leadoff man on for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 6th inning. With the top of the lineup coming up to bat, Ike Williams coming up to the plate. Williams steps up to the plate for the Bulldogs. That is the Bulldogs' third hit of the game here. Williams 0 for 2 on the day. That one's low and away for ball one. 1-0 count. Looks like Max Sharp heading down to the Eagles bullpen to loosen up a little bit. As the Eagles here with a 5-0 lead in a do-or-die situation here in Game 2 of this series. A little bit inside for ball two. 2-0 count. Runner at first. Nick Sims gets his lead. The 2-0 pitch. Paints the outside corner for strike one. Big pitch there by David Dunn. Two-one pitch upcoming here. Runner at first getting a small lead. Squares around the bunt. That is going to be a good bunt. Hootie Parker will not have a throw, and that will put runners on first and second with no outs for the Bulldogs. With Miller Hancock stepping up to the plate. Good bunt there. Hootie didn't stand a chance to throw him out, just held on to it. That will give the Bulldogs runners on first and second with no outs. You would expect another bunt right here. Hancock steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And Coach Justin Brewer will come out for a mound visit, and we will take a break with them. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And Hancock steps up to the plate. Runners on first and second with no outs. Bulldogs threatening here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch is inside for ball one. Hancock did not square around a bunt there like you would kind of expect him to. But Williams did not square around either in the first couple of pitches, then laid one down on us. So still might expect the bunt in this situation, the sacrifice situation. And that one paints, wow. Looked mighty good from up here, called ball two. 2-0 count, a little bit outside. Little bit outside there for the umpire's liking. And that one is ripped just foul down the third baseline. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. 2-1 count. 2-1 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. David Dunn with the big pitch there. Big strike. Gets Hancock 2-2 here. Pretty much you would expect would knock out the sacrifice situation here. The sacrifice bunt. Would not expect it with the 2 strikes. And the pitch. High and inside for ball 3. 3-2 count. Full count upcoming. Full count. It's to see Max Sharp down in the bullpen loosen up. See Braden Forsythe making his way down there. And the payoff pitch. And it's outside for ball 4. And we have got the bases loaded here with no outs. And Alden Davis stepping up to the plate. Let's set the scene here for you. Bases are full. Bulldogs with no outs in the top of the 6th. Alden Davis stepping up to the plate for the Bulldogs. First pitch taken for strike 1. Good pitch there by David. Caught him expecting a fastball to start him out with a breaking pitch for strike 1. You know, this has been one of those innings, a little dribbler through the right side of the infield. Taken for strike 2. There we go. Good pitching, David. Little dribbler through the right side of the infield. Just sneaked between Tyler and Gene over there. Then a bunt that he's able to beat out. Just a perfectly placed bunt. Then a walk, and the bases are magically full here. 0-2 count. That one is fouled back. It will remain an 0-2 count. Good piece of hitting there by Davis to stay alive. And that one is fouled off down the first baseline. It will remain an 0-2 count. Couple of scores from around the SEC right now. Ole Miss leads Mississippi State 1-0 early on in that one. Kentucky leads South Carolina 6-2 in the 7th. 0-2 pitch upcoming. That one's outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. One-two count with no outs. Top of the 6th inning. Eagles with the 5-0 lead. And the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss for out 1. Great piece of pitching there by David Dunn for out 1. Now coming up to bat, Brandon Parker. And Parker steps up to the plate here with the bases full. Bulldogs 1 out. Eagles looking for a ground ball here, possibly turn 2. What a breaking pitch to start him out there by David Dunn. Good piece of pitching there by David to get up in the count. 0-1. Again, Hootie playing back about even with the bag. Gene playing even with the bag over at first. Mac and Tyler playing at double play depth. And the pitch. A little bit outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that's a grand slam right there. That is a grand slam, and it is now 5-4. Just like that. Good piece of hitting there by Brandon Parker, and it is a brand new ball game here as Eagles now lead 5-4. And Cullen O'Shea will step up to the plate for the Bulldogs as we've now got a one-run game. All right, brand new ball game here. Let's just get these outs and continue playing. 5-4 is now our score. And there's David with strike one. If anybody expected it to be easy, you haven't been paying attention for the last few years of MACJC play. Strike two. There you go, David. Battle back. David looking to battle back here and get the final couple outs in this inning. And the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, a little bit outside, ball 1-1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch. Low and away for ball 2, 2-2 count. Two pitch upcoming. Taken outside, ball 3, full count. Max Sharp continues to loosen up in the Eagles bullpen. And the payoff pitch. On the ground, Tyler Lance. Tyler plays on a hop, throws over to first, just in time for out number 2. He had to double pump there, but he was able to get the out, and that will be 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Now coming up to bat, D. Hawthorne. And Hawthorne steps up to the plate here. Breaking pitch for strike 1. Good piece of pitching there by David Dunn. And holds up there on a swing for ball 1, 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking pitch for strike 2. 1-2 count. 1-2 count, 2 away, top of the 6th inning. Eagles with the 1-run lead. 5-4 is now our score. And the 2-strike pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. That away by David to work out of the inning there. Parker grand slam gives the Bulldogs 4 in the top of the 6th, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles with the 5-4 lead. And we are back here to Smith Will Stadium with pretty much a brand new ball game. 5-4 is now our score. Keegan Westbrook to lead things off for the Eagles. New pitcher in for the Bulldogs, Ian Landreneau. Landreneau enters today's ball game with a 4.91 ERA, 5-3 record. First appearance out of the bullpen this season. 1-0 count to Keegan. That one is ripped foul down to their baseline for strike one. 1-1 count. And Keegan steps back up to the plate. 1-1 count. Taking low and in dirt for ball two. 2-1. For those of you just tuning in, Eagles picked up 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. Take a 5-0 lead. Bulldogs just responded with the grand slam in the top of the sixth to make it 5-4. Ground ball to short. Throw over to first is in time for out one. One away here with Gene Torres stepping up to the plate. And Gene Torres to step up to the plate with one away in the bottom of the sixth inning. Gene had a base hit in his last at bat. Takes the first one high and away for ball one. 1-0 count. And I'm seeing some blue sky around here right now. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 count. Blue sky looking like the sun may be coming out. Something we have not seen in quite a few days around these parts. And the 1-1 pitch to Gene. Taken inside. Ball two. 2-1 count. And Gene takes that one high and inside for ball three. 3-1 count to Gene Torres. Banks Tolly in the on-deck circle. And the 3-1 pitch. Gene takes on the... Oh, wow. Gene thought it was ball four. Gene thought it was ball four. Tossed the bat. Now he has to go pick it up. Do a little bit of the walk of shame here. We've all done it before. Anybody that's played baseball has done that before. And the payoff pitch. Hit right back up the middle. Gene get over to first base without that walk. Thank you very much. And that gives the Eagles a runner on first with one out with Banks Tolly coming up to the plate. And Banks Tolly will step up to the plate. Banks 0 for 1 on the day. Had a sacrifice in his last at bat. Takes that one high for ball one. 1-0 count. Gene getting his lead over at first. Banks takes that one down the middle for strike one. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and fouled off for strike two. 1-2 count. One-two count, one away, bottom of the sixth inning. Eagles clinging to a one-run lead. And Banks swings that one. First base is occupied, so he cannot advance down to first, but that pitch does get away from the catcher, so that allows Gene to advance to second. That will be 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning with a runner in scoring position with Tyler Lance coming up to bat. And Tyler steps up to the plate. Tyler had a double in his first at bat, got thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple. Gene getting his lead at second, looking to try to score on a base hit. Tyler takes the first pitch. Must have been a little bit low for ball one. 1-0 count. One 0 count with 2 away, bottom of the 6th inning. And Tyler fouls that one off down the right field line for strike one. 1-1 count. One pitch up coming here. Looks back at Gene at second. Tyler takes that one for ball two. 2-1 count. And the 2-1 pitch up coming here as Gene stretches his lead a little bit out at second. And the 2-1 pitch. Taken high, ball 3, 3-1 count. And the 3-1 count. And Tyler hits that one deep to left. Drifting, possibly getting out, get out, get out, get out. Did that go out? Home run for Tyler Lance. The 2-run shot to left field just inside the flagpole, and the Eagles now have a 7-4 lead. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Eagles have now gone back up by 3 runs. Tyler Lance with the 2-run shot. As I see his mama coming up here just as excited as she can be. Happy Mother's Day, Miss Lance, right there. Marcari squares around the bunt, pulls back for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. Taken inside, almost hit him there. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, good play over there at third. Throw over to first just in time for out number 3. Eagles pick up a pair of runs on a 2-run homer from Tyler Lance. Eagles now lead 7-4 heading to the top of the 7th inning. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we are back here to the top of the 7th inning as the Eagles now with the 7-4 lead. Fisher Ray steps up to the plate for the Bulldogs. And Keegan Westbrook now on the mound for the Eagles. First 2 pitches a little bit outside. 2-0 count. And the 2-0 pitch. Hit deep to center field. Marcarius Lee racing back. Coming up just short of the warning track for out number 1. Ray gave that one a ride, but to the deepest part of the ballpark for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Matt Enlow. And Enlow steps up to the plate. Takes that one right down the middle for strike 1. One away, top of the 7th inning. Eagles now with the 3-run lead. 7-4 is our score. Ground ball. Hootie cuts over. Mack makes the play, throws over, not in time. Good hustle there from the catcher, Enlow, who has played a great game here so far. And that will give the Bulldogs a runner on first with 1 out. And Nick Sims stepping up to the plate. Nick Sims steps up to the plate with Matt Enlow getting his lead at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, Keegan Westbrook now on the mound for the Eagles. In left, Case Garner is now in left. In right field, Banks Tolley has moved from left to right. Keegan checks the runner at first. And that one's fouled back for strike 2. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count, runner on first with 1 away, top of the 7th inning. Eagles with the 3-run lead. Check swing there, didn't go around. Peel down to first, he agrees. One, 2 count. And the pitch. Hit on the ground in between third and short, and that will be another base hit for the Bulldogs, and that gives them runners on first and second with 1 away, with Ike Williams coming up to bat. Ike Williams steps up to the plate for the Bulldogs. Keegan checks the runner at second. First pitch, a little bit high for ball 1. 1-0 count. One-0 count with 1 away. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. Hootie playing even with the bag over at third. Gene playing up on the grass. That one's fouled back for strike 1. 1-1 count. Middle infielders playing back at double play depth. Outfield, center field, Marcarius Lee is shaded a little bit, maybe step or 2 towards right. And the 1-1 pitch upcoming here. Taken right along the outside corner for strike 2. And Keegan steps off the rubber. And the 1-2 pitch upcoming. And that one is poked foul down the right field line. It will remain a 1-2 count. One, two count. And the pitch. Mac Pickering flips to second. Tyler Lance over to first. In time. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not in time. As the umpire hesitated there. Mighty close play at first. That will be out number 2. Sure thought we'd gotten the double play there. Tyler had to hesitate just for a second on that throw, and I think that got it over there at first. Either way, the runners will be at first and third with 2 away, and Miller Hancock stepping up to the plate. Hancock has had a good day here for the Bulldogs, trying to pull the stats up here. Again, we are working with limited internet access. He's 1 for 2 on the day, walked in the 6th inning right before Brandon Parker hit the grand slam. First pitch, high and away for ball 1, 1-0 count. Hancock steps back up into the batter's box. And the 1-0 count. Taking high for ball 2, 2-0 count. And the 2-0 count. That one's fouled back for strike 1, 2-1 count. Two one count with 2 away. Top of the 7th inning. Runners on first and third. And that one's high and away for ball 3. 3-1 count. And the 3-1 pitch is fouled off, and it will be a full count. Expect to see the runner from first going here with the pitch. And the full count pitch upcoming here. Runner from first will be going on the pitch. And he goes. And that one is taken high and inside for ball 4, and the bases are full with Alden Davis coming up to the plate. And we've got a mound visit here from Coach Justin Brewer, and we will take a break with him. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we will set the situation here for you. Bases are full. Bulldogs with 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Alden Davis stepping up to the plate for the Bulldogs. Keegan takes a little bit off that, and it is ball 1. 1-0 count. One 0 count. And the pitch. Taken high for ball 2. 2-0 count. And the pitch. And it is now a 3-0 count. And the 3-0 pitch upcoming. Nowhere to put him with Parker, who just hit a grand slam last inning, on deck. And that one's right down the middle for strike 1. As Davis wanted that one to be ball 4. Keegan looking to battle his way back here. And the 3-1 pitch. And that is going to score at least 2, as that was a base hit to left field, and it gets under Case Garner's glove. And that will put runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 away here in the 7th inning. It is now 7-6. And coming up to bat, Brandon Parker. But it looks we've got a mound visit here from Donovan Showes. And it looks like Keegan will remain on the mound here. Keegan Westbrook will remain on the mound. Look to get this 3rd out, or Justin Brewer is now coming out of the dugout. It looks like we will have a pitching change, possibly. We will take a break here. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And the Eagles will intentionally walk Brandon Parker, and that will bring up to the plate Cullen O'Shea. Big situation here for both teams as Braden Forsyth is now on to pitch for the Eagles. Setting the scene back up for you here. Bases are full. 2 away. Eagles clinging to a 1-run, 7-6 lead. O'Shea steps up to the plate with Braden Forsyth on the mound. Braden's first pitch. Oh, wow. Must have been a little bit outside for ball one. 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball two. 2-0 count. Two-0 count with 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. And that's outside for ball 3, and there is nowhere to put him as the bases are full. Absolutely nowhere to put O'Shea here, as you know he will be taking this pitch right here. Oh, Eagles got the benefit of the doubt on that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. That one was a little bit outside, but Mr. Umpire behind the plate called it a strike, and we will gladly take it. 3-1 count. And that is hit deep to right field. Going, and gone. And it is now a 10-7 Mississippi Gulf Coast lead. That one just continued to carry and went back, and then gone. And D. Hawthorne to step up to the plate now in what is now a 10-7 Gulf Coast lead. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Eagles will now have to battle their way back. And that one is foul down the third base line for strike 2. The Bulldogs have scored 10 over the last 2 innings to now take a 10-7 lead. Eagles had a 5-0 lead, then it was 5-4, then a 7-4 lead, and now it is a 10-7 Bulldog lead. And breaking pitch stays a little bit high and inside for ball 1-2 count. And called strike 3, and that will end the inning as the Bulldogs score 6 to take a 10-7 lead. Eagles coming up to bat with a little bit of work to do. Coming up trailing 10-7, bottom of the 7th. And we're back here to the bottom of the 7th in what is a brand new ball game as the Eagles now trail 10-7. Mac Pickering to lead things off. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Mac had a double in his last at bat. First time batting left-handed today. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch up coming here to Mac. Taken outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. Some of the Gulf Coast fans don't agree with that call, but from up here it was a good little bit outside. And Mac fouls that one off to remain alive. 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch taken inside for ball 2. 2-2 count. Eagles looking to pick up a few runs here, battle their way back into this one. Bulldogs have a couple of guys warming up in the bullpen. Eagles have, looks like all hands on deck down in the bullpen. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. And Hootie steps up to the plate. Takes the first one inside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Eagles looking to get some base runners on here. And that one's up the middle. Good play. Range over by short. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. And Case Garner steps to the plate. Case hit a 2-run homer in his last at bat. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count. 2 away, bottom of the 7th inning. Eagles trailing 10-7. That one's inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Not exactly sure what any fans are disagreeing on a couple of these calls for, because some of these pitches are, that one almost hit Case, so I'm not sure what the disagreement is. 2-1 count. Blowing in dirt for ball 3. 3-1 count. Eagles looking to get runners on here any way they can. In what is now a 3-run ball game. And that one paints the outside corner for strike 2. It's a full count. And the payoff pitch. And that is hit into right field, right to the right fielder, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Heading to the top of the 8th, Eagles trail 10-7. And we're back to the top of the 8th inning. Here's Fisher Ray leads things off for the Bulldogs. First pitch fouled off for strike one. Braden Forsyth back on the mound for the Eagles. We'll try to get you some box scores here, just kind of get you the pitching stats. Breaking ball for strike two. And a swing and a miss for out number one. One up, one down here in the top of the 8th. Now coming up to bat, Matt Enlow. Pitching lines here for you. David Dunn went 6 innings for the Eagles. Will had 5 hits, 4 runs. Those 4 runs all came on the grand slam. Keegan Westbrook went 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs. Braden Forsyth's gone 2/3 of an inning now with 1 hit and 2 runs. And that's a good pitch right down the middle for strike one. And that one is fouled back for strike two. 0-2 count. And the 0-2 pitch upcoming. Taken right down the middle for wow. Must have been high. I don't know what could have been wrong with it. Maybe an inch inside, maybe. And that is poked out to short center. Mac Pickering gathers over to it for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Nick Sims. And Sims steps up to the plate. Sims is 2 for 3 on the day. And that's a strike for a 1-1 count. That evened it out. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. And Sims steps out of the box. And the 1-2 pitch. Well and away for ball 2. 2-2 count. And that pitch a little bit outside for ball 3. Full count. A few scores from around the country. Mississippi State leads Ole Miss 4-2 in the 4th inning. And that will be a line out to Tyler Lance for out number 3. Eagles coming up to bat, needing some work here. Trailing 10-7, heading to the bottom of the 8th. And we're back here, bottom of the 8th inning. Donovan Showers to lead things off for the Eagles. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Donovan's got a base hit on the day, 1 for 3 so far. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 1. And Donovan takes that one for strike 2. 1-2 count. And that one is hit deep to right field. Is it going to drop in? No, it will not, for out number 1. Donovan hit it well, but right to the right fielder for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Keegan Westbrook. Keegan Westbrook up at the plate, swings for strike 1. A 1 pitch, Keegan. Taken outside for ball 1, 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. And Keegan fouls that one back for strike 2. 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And Gene Torres steps up to the plate. It's the Eagles looking for base runners any way possible. And that is now a 1-1 count as that one gets across the plate for strike 1. 1-1 count. And it's outside for a 2-1 count. And Gene takes that one low in the dirt for ball 3, 3-1 count. And the 3-1 count. And that. And a pitch that was about a good foot inside, called strike 2. Three-two count. Gene Torres at the plate. Swing and a miss for out 3. And the Eagles are down to their final 3 outs coming up here, heading to the top of the 9th. The Eagles trail 10-7. And we're back here to the top of the ninth inning with Ike Williams to lead things off for Gulf Coast. Braden Forsyth back on the mound for the Eagles. First pitch low and in the dirt for ball one. 1-0 count. Ground ball to Mac Pickering. Takes a bad hop. Throw over to first is in time for out number one. One away with Miller Hancock stepping up to the plate. And that one is fouled back for strike one. 1-0 count. Breaking ball a little bit inside. And swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch coming up here. Braden Forsyth on the mound for the Eagles. And that one is fouled off. It will remain a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number two. A little hesitation there from the umpire. 2 up, 2 down so far here in the top of the ninth. Alden Davis stepping up to the plate. Davis had a 2-run double in the seventh, which was then followed by a grand slam to give the Bulldogs the 10-7 lead. That one gets past Donovan. Bounces back to him though. And that was taken for strike one. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. And the 1-2 pitch upcoming here. And that is hit deep to left, but it is drifting foul. He got absolutely all of that one, but it was just a little bit foul. That will remain a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for out three. Eagles will come up batting in the bottom of the ninth, needing 3 to tie it, 4 to win. And we are back here to the bottom of the ninth inning with the Eagles needing base runners desperate here, trailing by 3. Edwin Smith coming up to bat, pinch hitting here. Ed takes the first pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 1. Eagles need base runners any way possible, so you will see them doing anything and everything to get runners on here. And that one's taken outside, ball 2, 2-0 count. Again, the Eagles looking to get people on any which way possible. And that's taken for strike 1. Would expect the Eagles to be taken until they get a strike each time. Again, just needing people on base here. And that's taken outside, ball 3, 3-1 count. Three-one count. Ed steps back in. And pretty much the same pitch called strike 2. Full count, Edwin Smith at the plate. Edwin entered today's game batting 172 on the season, 4 RBIs. And the payoff pitch. Taken outside for ball 4. What a good eye there by Edwin Smith to give the Eagles a runner on first. And Tyler Lance coming up to the plate. Tyler hit a home run in his last at bat. Eagles just needing base runners here. Trying to get to the heart of the lineup. And Tyler steps up to the plate. Tyler is 2 for 3 today. Ed gets his lead at first. Tyler takes that one high for ball 1. 1-0 count. One-zero count. And Tyler takes that one low for ball 2. 2-0 count. And we've got a mound visit here, and we will take a break with them. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. Bulldogs will be making a pitch and change here. Cole Kittrell will be coming into the game. Cole Kittrell entering the game for the Bulldogs. We'll be back shortly. And we are back here to Smith Wills Stadium as the Eagles trail 10-7 in the bottom of the ninth. Edwin Smith gets his lead over at first. Tyler Lance at the plate. 2-0 count with Cole Kittrell on the mound. First pitch, high for ball 3, 3-0 count. You would expect Tyler to be taken here with the 3-0 count and the Eagles needing base runners. And he takes that one right down the middle for strike one. Still 3-1 count. And the 3-1 pitch is hit foul for strike two. 3-2 count. That one is fouled off, and it will be a full count to Tyler Lance. Marcarius Lee on deck. And that one hits Tyler, and that will give the Eagles a runner at first and second. Now coming up to bat, Marcarius Lee. And Marcarius Lee will step up to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Takes the first pitch outside, ball one. One 0 count to Marcarius Lee. Taking high, ball two, 2-0 count. As our faithful public address announcer, Mr. Dunham Shirley, has taken to pacing up here in the press box. I might be there with you in just a second, Dunham. My knee is twitching quite a bit, and my foot is kicking up and down as we are in a tense moment here. 2-0 count to Marcarius Lee, runners on first and second. Make that a 3-0 count. As Kittrell is having a tough time finding the strike zone here, and it looks like Gulf Coast has people warming up in quite a hurry down in the bullpen. Cole Kittrell on the mound. As the Eagles desperately looking to get some runs across here and try to get this to a game 3. Take it inside there, Mr. Marcarius Lee for ball 4. And that will bring Mac Pickering to the plate as the Eagles now have the bases loaded and no outs. And looks like we may have another pitching change. And we will have a pitching change. We will have a pitching change here. And it looks like Justin Lockie will be coming into the game. Number 31, Justin Lockie, will come in to pitch with Mac Pickering coming up to bat with the bases loaded and no outs. We'll be back shortly. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com. And we are back here in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Eagles have the bases loaded and no outs with Mac Pickering stepping up to the plate. Mac is 1 for 2 on the day with 2 walks, struck out in his last at bat. And first pitch is high for ball 1. 1-0 count. Justin Lockie on the mound for the Bulldogs, coming in out of the bullpen with a 2.96 ERA, 4-1 on the season. This is his 18th appearance. 1-0 count to Mac Pickering. Make that a 1-1 count. Mac takes that one right down the middle for strike 1. One count to Mac. Mac takes that one high and away for ball 2. 2-1 count.
Come on, Matt, right here. Need you on. See it, hit it, Matt.
As we have reached tense times here inside of Smith-Will Stadium. 2-1 count to Mac Pickering. Make that a 3-1 count. 3-1 count to Mac, as you would expect him to be taking anything here that is remotely close to being a ball. It's the 3-1 pitch upcoming. Base runners getting their leads. And that one is taken right down the middle for strike 2. It is now a full count.
Come on, Matt, right here. Making sure you see it.
Mac was taking all the way there, waiting for the right pitch. And the payoff pitch coming up. And Mac fouls that one back, staying alive. Stay alive. As the Eagle runners get their leads. And the payoff pitch. Wow, taken on the inside corner for strike 3. That one appeared to be quite a bit inside, but it is called strike 3. Now Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate. And Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate here. Hootie looking for a chance to get something done for the Eagles as we trail 10-7. And he skies it out to left. That'll bring the runner in from third, and that will make it a 10-8 ball game. As there was a throw to third where nobody was there, but that will be out number 2, and we are down to our final out in the form of Case Garner stepping up to the plate. Case Garner steps up to the plate with runners on first and second and 2 away in the bottom of the ninth inning. Eagles trail 10-8. Case steps up to the plate with opportunity here. 10-8 is our score. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Pitch upcoming to Case. And Case check swings, fouls that one off for strike 1. 1-1 count. One pitch. Eagles trail 10-8, bottom of the ninth inning, 2 away. Runners on first and second. Getting good sized leads. Breaking pitch for strike 2. Questionable call there, as the Eagles dugout did not like it. Nobody up here in the press box liked it, but we are now down to our final strike and a 1-2 count. Case steps back up to the plate. And the pitch. And Case rips it through the hole on the left side, and that will load the bases for the Eagles. Eagles will have bases loaded with 2 away, and Donovan Shaw stepping up to the plate. And Donovan Showers will step up to the plate here with the bases full of Eagles, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th inning. Eagles looking to tie this thing or possibly pull off the win and take it to Game 3 of the series. As the crowd here cheers both sides, realizing what's at stake. Great game so far between both teams. And Donovan takes that one high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Count. 2 outs. Donovan takes that one outside for ball 2. 2-0. And Donovan Showers in with the hitter's count here. 2-0 count. And he fouls that one off. 2-1 count. Most of the Eagles at the top step of the dugout, hoping, wishing, praying for the break that we need right here to take this to Game 3 in this series. Donovan steps back up with the 2-1 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Eagles are down to their final strike of the season. And the 2-2 pitch upcoming here. Taken outside, ball 3. And that will bring us to a full count. We will see the Eagles runners moving on the pitch here. Base hit should score 2 runs. As the runners go on the pitch. And it is skied up high to home plate. The catcher has it, and that will finish things out here. As the Eagles go down 10-8 here at Smith Wills. And that will end the season for the Eagles. The Eagles will finish the year 29-15. What a great season for the Eagles, and that will just about finish it out. We thank you for watching. We thank you for tuning in all season. Eagles fall 10-8, and that will conclude the season. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next season. Good night and go Eagles.